up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Joe Budden, you have released another scourge on society. If you guys don't know, we are about to watch a man literally be mocked. Well, actually, we're about to watch a man drown in his own self. We're about to watch a man try to make an example out of a black woman. Yes, it's a black man, but we'll talk about that later. While his queen sits there smugly co-signing, looking like an extra from Get Out, right? Right before she literally chops him, before she destroys his whole world. And baby, we love to see it. Listen, there is so much heaviness going on in the world. Baby, we love when we get a little bit of F around and find out. Now, just to bring you guys up to speed, if you guys don't know what Popwise is, it is a new show that Joe Budden has where, I'm not gonna lie, 60% of the time, Joe laughs with glee about gaslighting his girlfriend on a constant basis. I said, imagine a poorly dressed, you know Joe, he's famous, Hannibal Lecter laughing in his victim's face while the camera zooms in. That's 60% of the show. I'm waiting for him to have Dr. Lamont Hill and his girlfriend on, just to actually have somebody that's actually repping their set and going 10 toes down for black women. But maybe black women aren't Joe Budden's primary broadcast. But anyway, listen, we cannot blame Joe for Keno's stupidity. And baby, we are in F around and find out season. And Keno F'd around. And baby, he found out. Now, listen. Let's jump right into this because just walk with me till the end because I guarantee you it is chef's kiss. And we're going to discuss about the self-hate that's rampant. I feel I should do a disclaimer, baby. He is, in my opinion, self-hating. He don't like himself. A black woman that had his heart, in my opinion, back in the day, spit in his face because, baby, he was too broke and he never got over it. He never got over it. And, baby, the funny thing is about all self-internalized dislike, you create a self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't think he realizes, but you are the black woman in your relationship. Listen to this, right? Oh, well, not even that. You know, just listen to this and I'll explain my comments, okay? Where are we at? Just listen, all right? And love is love. This don't got anything to do with dating white, black, right? It has to do with people that have internalized self-hate, taking it out on everyone while their partners co-sign. Because at the end of the day, you married what you feared the most. Listen to this.
Because you could be black and marry an African. Culturally, all completely different. Mm-hmm. They stay black. So I think the whole cultural shit, it's funny because we saying Dr. Umar said some shit I seen online recently where he was like, one of the problems.
Already you lost me talking about Dr. Umar said. Dr. Umar needs to go make things right with his daughter who proved, baby, you are the ninja we've been working on or working for. Let's continue. Literally, go pay whatever you need to do and make things right with your daughter, Dr. Umar. But listen to Keno's dumbass.
That black women have that.
Pause. I know. Do you know what? Let me zoom in on this real quick. Do you know what makes me the most angry? Look at this mess right here. Do you see her smugly sitting there while he degenerates his whole race of women? I never seen a black man like this before, baby. And I know plenty of black men was raised by a proud one that treated my black mama with so much love. Brothers that literally, again, love is love, date who you want, but they aren't sitting there going out talking about this. As a matter of fact, they all dated or married women that look just like my mama. Anyway, so look at this, holding it, smugly saying that she's eating it up. But let's continue because it gets worse.
White women don't. Is a white woman will be there with you, helping build and mold and shape the man into who he wants to become. Black women want their man perfect from step one. They want him to be this height. They want him to have this amount of money. They want him to drive this car. They want him to dress like this. They want that shit pre-made. But they don't want to put the work in into helping build the black man. So what happens is, like all of us from our community, all the black people that come from our community, we need help. We start to find that people who have different cultural understandings of how to build family looks completely different from us.
Oh, sad. I mean,
Y'all, Keno is an MFing fool. And he's gonna F around and find out. But Keno is an MFing fool. Black women don't build up black men. Now, don't get me wrong. Black men and black women, we are a team. Got it. We have built and fought for and done everything we can, our parents to get our civil rights, to get just treatment, and against the horrible crushing adversity of American racism to carve out our place. Now, listen, men and women are always going to be at each other's necks, but for you to sit there holding your wife's hand while you literally talk trash about the women of your culture, why don't men like this get? It's not the fact that you date a white woman. I don't care. Date who you want. Be happy with who you want, but we'll get into how I guess it's just desserts. But honestly, and this is something that we need to talk about this, why is it the hate? Why is it, instead of just saying why you chose to date your queen, you don't just be like, well, I love her and this and that, and she's the best mom and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You got to tell us how she's not everything you hate. And the fact that you're so stupid, you don't realize three things. One, you look like a little bitch. Let me tell you something. Every man will protect the women that look like them. All women, but definitely your own. Do you not realize you talking about your mom? You talking about your sister? I know you talking about that girl in third grade that told you to get your broke, bald-headed self. Yes, he was probably bald-headed in third grade. Told you to get your broke, bald-headed self out of their face, brokey, and let a real man come through. You're mad that the woman you had wanted access to had access to people that could provide for her more, and she chose to build and start her family with a better option than you were at that time. That's what you're mad about. And you decided, instead of processing that stuff like a man, you decided to combine that with your own internalized self-hate and now say, not only is it all black women, and that's why black people don't have family, because I love the whole thing about black women got so much control over whether there is a black family, which, by the way, where I grew up, the black family is strong and doing that thing. But you then decided to get a partner, and it seems like all y'all do is just sit there and watch wrinkles form with stern looks in their faces, like it's an episode of Get Out, while y'all talk about how black women are. You don't have a relationship. You have a hater till death do you part. Again, do you understand how weak you look talking about your own women, the moms, your uncles, your moms, your aunt, your sister, your cousins? This is why black women, boy, she ain't want you. Get over it. Get over it. And you got her sitting so smug. But listen, this is the same man giving us lectures on what black women want and don't want. Let's look at what a healthy relationship looks like, shall we? And please, before we go on, right? Please don't turn this into the whole date who you want, love who you want. Love is love. I am talking about people, and it's not just a black thing. Happens in other races, but I'm talking about black, where you are projecting your own self-hate onto the opposite sex of your relationship while you're dating anyway. Y'all get my point. Let's see what a healthy, functional relationship looks like. What family did you build with your queen that you can't do with black women? Because we want everybody, black women, the ones that sacrificed our babies historically to fight civil rights. Black women, the people that showed up for the $1 Million March. Black women, the first time anything happens to our men, we are out there on the front lines. Now, that was before 2024 elections. Now, we've been busy making charcuterie plates and minding our business, wondering whether we're going to get bobs or a 30-inch bust down for summer. But listen to this. Let's see what a healthy relationship looks like.
I don't even know.
There is
words.
no filter in saying things.
There's no
Really?
filter.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about this before. I mean, if I'm hitting it, Now I'd be like, and I'm hitting it good.
Look at Joe's face. Hold on. Look at Joe's face. He already knows there's going to be some BS. Hold on, y'all. It gets good. It gets good. It gets good. Hold on.
Be like, say nigga dick.
Oh God, here we go.
Wait, I'm sorry.
You gotta say it.
Look at how smug she's drinking that glass of wine. Don't she look like the girl from Get Out that was eating the Fruit Loops separate from the milk? I'm just saying. Let's go. What is that nexus between self-hating black men and murderous white women? I'm not saying she's murderous. I am saying he's self-hating. Let's keep going.
I'm sorry.
You gotta say it.
Oh,
Wait.
my
You
God.
gotta say nigga dick.
What
You can't
did
even
you
say
just
dick.
say?
This is
You gotta say nigga dick.
Who
has to say it?
She gotta say it.
To you?
Yeah.
So does she just have to say nigga dick?
Okay.
Or
Let's
like
get
that's
going.
my, or
My
I
nigga
love
dick.
that nigga.
All of that.
Give us an example.
You know, I'm gonna
That
shake
was
it.
an example.
How much more of an example do you want?
Wait, and do you feel comfortable saying it?
And that's the $10 million question. Do you feel comfortable saying it? Maybe she feels more than comfortable. She loves it. But imagine the amount of self-hate you have to have that you get off on somebody calling you racial slurs that in any other time would get somebody arrested for a hate crime. And you get off on that. Do you and look at his face. Let's zoom in. When she said, but hold on, do you feel comfortable saying that? Because I know he's thought about that. Look at his face. Look at her with that wine. So smug. Do you feel comfortable? Do you? Oh, but you know what? It's better than a black woman telling you you need a job and she got better options than you, right? These are the type of people, again, to be clear, love is love. Date who you want. I don't care. As long as they're treating you right, you do it. But your whole personality can't be hating the women of your race while your partner smugly looks on. That's diabolical. Listen.
Like,
Only in that moment. Like only because he tells me
Oh, he's so relieved, isn't he?
does
to.
that
Whatever
come
he tells
from?
me to do, I do.
where do you?
Whatever he tells me to do, I do. So if he told you, because he has stepkids with her. If he told you to go and smack the ish out of his stepkids, would you do it? If he told you to go and go spit in a police officer's face, would you do it? If he told you to go and mollywop Joe in his face right now on camera, would you do it? Something tells me you won't. Something tells me you do what he tells you to do, but you're doing what you want. You're doing what you want, and you're doing what you enjoy and what you love. And you're doing it to a dummy that even then has to watch somebody from the side, that he gets off on someone debasing him racist to see if she's actually really enjoying it. Really? You do what you want him to do, but baby, she about to get her come up. Because let me tell you something. Remember? Right? When he said, wait, black women don't build. And this is the man that got her screaming Ninja D, because I do what he tells me to do. Yeah, listen to this.
I feel like that comes from?
I think it's just it's trying to.
I like being told what to do. So
No,
So 100.
Yeah, I like being told what to do. Because even the one girl, Latino girl's like, what is going on? Why? Like, even she's just like, my mind is blown. Joe is speechless. And you know you got Joe Button speechless. But listen to this. Right, listen. Same podcast when he was saying how black women basically calling us lazy gold diggers that just want an easy come up and they're not willing to share and build with their man. Listen to this.
Percent to me, and I wouldn't even consider a primo. Where she might have more money than me too, so I don't really. Might need to go the opposite way.
Joe?
absolutely I would.
You would? Look at Joe.
Sorry.
No doubt about it. Like, way more.
I have kids. I have kids. Whatever we get together, it's different. Whatever I have from before belongs to my kids. I mean, respectfully, that's just the way it is. Same. I don't expect anything from you either. You know that. Never did.
Wait.
Look at his face. Look at his face. And even Joe's like, yo, let's slow this down. Can we zoom in on this really quick? Look at this mess. Oh, I do want to say one thing. It is diabolical for Joe to be wearing this outfit. You got the old school. Why do you have Docker for men's TJ Maxx slip-on specials? Joe is diabolical with his fashion sense. And look at this. And you got the nerve to have on a printed velour sweatsuit with slip-on Docker moccasins? Why did you just wear sneakers with it? It would have been just wear sneakers. Why? It's bad enough you got elephants or typhoons on your velvet. You know what? Let's just move on. Listen. Hold on. It just Joe.
Kino's like,
What the fuck she talking about?
What's wrong? What's wrong? Did you actually marry that which you tried to run away from? Self-fulfilling prophecy. You just spent all this time, Mr. Ninja D, right? I do what he tells me, right? But you also told her to share and open up. You just found out in real time because she wanted to humiliate you that you've been being the patsy. See, you've been paying, sorry guys, I gotta get comfortable for this. You've been paying all the bills in the house for her and your stepkids. And you've been doing it because you're a man and you don't got no problem supporting a woman that can build with you, right? Only the thing is, the whole time that you were scraping and surviving and trying to build a kingdom for her, she had money from her ex. She had money from her divorce that she never told you about, never bothered to help, never did anything with it. She kept it because what's hers is hers. And we can make an argument for that's correct. And what's yours is hers and her family too. And you can tell that this man just found out that you've been covering everything. But you know what? It's okay. Because at the end of the day, he got all these excuses. We're going to let this play out. Why he don't like Black women. But at the end of the day, it's because he hates himself. And even when he finds out that she's been hiding money from him, the same woman that he had a side eye and look out the corner to see if she respects him for making him call a ninja D, and the same person that sat there smugly drinking wine while you disrespected every woman in your bloodline and in your race. Listen to how stupid he looks and feels. And I am so glad Joe just rubbed it in. I'll say one thing though. I would like to see Dr. Lamont Hill on this show. I think him and his wife would eat up. Because here's the thing with pot wives. We'll get into it later. I know you don't care, but I feel like they need and I'm not saying Joe's girlfriend and Joe aren't pro-Black. That's not it. But I feel like they need Dr. Lamont Hill and his wife, who's also highly educated, because I feel like people think sometimes just because you date outside of your race, you must necessarily hate your race. No. Very few people are like Kino. Most people are just dating for love, and they happen to be. Race is not that much of a big deal to me. But I would like someone that knows the history behind it. Someone that knows facts, statistics. Someone that's just not laughing along, and they'll actually challenge them in a funny way. Well, you know what you're saying ain't true because most Black women, just when they be saying out-of-pocket ignorant stuff. Yeah, it's funny, but can we have some people that actually know what they're talking about and can push back on stupid narratives? I think that would actually increase viewership, because I would think Podwives is for women to get into and women to watch. And if you want women to get into it and women to watch, we should get I don't know, it seems like still Joe Budden podcast, but with wives there. Anyway, let's keep going.
Kino put his hand on her knee and said, no.
No.
That's not how it's going.
No. She know.
What do you mean from before?
What do you mean? I have children. I was married before, so there's assets and things I have from before.
That he can't eat off of.
That he
can't touch, look at.
He won't be able to get.
Sniff as a Black man, any of that.
It has nothing to do with any of that, by the way.
But he can't even look that way. Don't think about it.
I agree.
Because it belongs to my kids.
But there are things where if I need it.
What?
She had a tough spot.
I mean,
No, but if I need it, it's there.
Then don't
Yes, obviously.
I mean, it's there. Yes, but No.
Yeah, but it's her discretion.
Yeah, but no.
He's
He
rethinking
felt like
this.
he just found that out. He did. Oh, Peter.
Y'all, how beautiful and poetic. How beautiful and poetic is that? How beautiful and poetic.
could be
I love it. This is,
black.
listen,
Because you could be black and marry an African. Culturally, all completely different. They stay black. So I think the whole cultural shit, it's funny because we saying Dr. Umar said some shit I seen online recently where he was like, one of the problems.
you sat there and said that even African women are better than black women because we don't have culture. We don't know how to build families. And more importantly, we don't know how to invest in our family and our men if they need help. And that's why you like her, because she's down for the cause. And this woman that sat there smugly, like while you destroyed your own, and you admitted that you let her call you ninja, the man she call it, because it's a kink you like. You now are sitting there while she, unprompted, decided to humiliate you in front of all your friends and on a podcast that's going to be seen by hundreds of thousands. She didn't have to share that. You ain't even know it. She let you know. She let you know that she ain't like those other girls. She got money. She's been hiding it from you. She's never going to let you touch it because that's for her kids. And you are the person that's been investing in the whole family and building. And basically, you married the girl of your nightmares. And on top of her hiding money, and again, we can argue, I get it, it's her kid's money, but it's just the point. She wanted to humiliate you. She wanted to put you in your place, and she wanted everybody else to know that you're nothing but her little ninja dick. You're nothing but her little ninja dick. That's it. And the dummy that's been investing into her and her kids while she plans for a brighter future without you. Baby, life comes at you fast and we love to see it. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Have y'all watched Pod Wives? I really do think that Dr. Lamont Hill and his wife need to come on, or they need maybe, I don't know, are there lesbian couples that work out? They just need a more pro-woman. It's still too misogynistic. It's too testosterone. It's too anti-black woman. It's too anti-woman. Pod Wives either needs to get the men out the way so the women can talk among themselves, or we need to add in more couples that have a pro-woman mentality from the man side. I think Dr. Lamont Hill will be good. Even though the Latina girl, I forget her name, she was giving it to her. Joe's wife does, girlfriend, wherever they're at, fiance, does really good too. Let me know what you think. I think they need more pro-woman people there, or tell the men to go back to the show. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.